If not, we do have a backup stack on the way. So we'll see how that goes.
On my order! Units!
No general. No general, I forgot. Alright. So, let's, So these guys ain't going to sally automatically. What they're going to do is they're just going to go to square. For some reason, the AI script for sallies and sieges... No, excuse me, for sallies and siege defenses, for some reason, they're, like, mixed up with each other. When an enemy sieges, for some reason, when you go onto AI mode, they'll run them out under a sally aggressive script. But if you sally and do an AI script, they do like a siege thing and go back to here, which I don't understand, but it's imperative because if you do this, they'll start attacking, I believe, anyway. Yeah, they'll start marching towards them. That's the, for some reason, that's the thing I always get mixed up with. Because if you try and do a straight up attack with the AI assistants, they'll just keep running back to the square, but if you go to the square first and then attack them, the script seems to work alright with that. So I think anyway. I'm just doing this for an experiment. We'll see what happens. I mean, I probably will cut this bit out until we get to the battle. I just want to see what happens. Nope, they're coming out. Oh, okay. Okay, so it seems like we're actually going to attack now. Alright, so that's how you do it. It's a bit fucking weird, I'll tell you that now. Okay, so this cavalry off to the far right. Right, this is going to be very interesting. These are our best troops on the faction so far, on the roster, sorry. Alright, so our cavalry is getting involved in the left flank. They're just going to get slaughtered in a second. This is going to be our main bulwark right here. We do have the chariots firing in, but once these guys get into close quarters, I think they're done. Our elite armored hoplites. I love these guys. We got so lucky with these guys. I mean, the thing is about the randomizer, like, even though, like, this particular playthrough I'm playing on the easiest difficulty just for casualness, we could have got a roster that absolutely sucked in terms of stats. I mean, these guys right here, but technically these guys outnumber us, but we're just beating them on sheer stats and this berserk thing as well. So it's just absolutely just no contest. And just like that, we're repelling the the Parthian invasion. Oh boy indeed. Oh, here we go. Round shield cavalry. And their routes in as well. For some reason, I love the berserk, like, from the way animation with these pikes. It's just so, I don't know, there's something oddly satisfying about it. Oh god. I still can't believe, like, 15 years on, this game is still going strong. I mean, it doesn't have the following as it used to, especially not in the recent years. But I don't know. There's still a love for this game. I still have this love for the game. Beautiful.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
Yeah, these guys are done. Who else is there? Oh, what are you doing, you sneaky... Where are you going? You're just gonna get shot by the towers, you do know that. Are they retreating or they're routing? I don't know. I was distracted by my my phone going off then. That little vibration. I don't know if you heard it, but... Oh, I wonder. Go on, chase him down. Ah, there we go. Nah, that must have been retreating. Yeah, they must have had enough. They must have been retreating. I didn't realize about that. Oh yeah, by the way, the good thing about Sally's as well, if you feel like you've taken too many losses, if you feel like you've taken out too many losses, the cool thing is you can actually retreat back into the settlement, you know, by exiting the battle like that. It will end up as a draw, and there's a couple of good strategical reasons why you could do that. Basically, if you have a reinforcement stack on the way, what you could do is you could initiate a bit of a skirmish, just go in, just try and take as many as you can out. But if you feel like you're taking too many losses, you could retreat back into the settlement, and then you can get your reinforcement stack around the side of your settlement, and initiate a field battle with that stack, and then you could bring in your garrison stack as reinforcements, or choose not to, you could keep it at the side or whatever. But we just broke a pretty decent siege. That's pretty cool. So Captain Alice has 307 kills with 318 men remaining. These names. Ari Ramnus, 28 kills, 127 men remaining. MVP goes to the Armored Hoplites, unit number 6. Go. Right, so we defend Byzantium. That's pretty good because I didn't want to waste any troops of the other stack, but that's pretty cool. That is really nice. Now the question is, with this other stack, do we go for this one up here, or do we start... I think it might actually be better to take this stack first, this city first. I do know that's Bylazor, and I think that's Thessalonica. See, these three are very good strategic-wise. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to edit that out. Basically, I just heard a big fucking huge gust of wind. Christ. The UK's been battered by a storm recently. And in my region of England, the northwest, a lot of the country towns have had their power cut out. And apparently we're getting another storm today as of the 6th of December. Crazy. But as I say, these three stacks here are very good strategic-wise, because if you have, like, obviously, I'm trying to think, I think in Medieval 2, there's a crossing here where you can just move your troops over, and I believe there's a city here, a city here. Saying it's Thessalonica in Medieval 2. No, I don't think it is it? No, not top of my head. Huh. No, not top of my head. No, I guess these three... Yeah, I guess it's only good if you get an attack from this direction. If you got an AI that can cross the water. And then, you know, you've got 3 different settlements for counterattacks. Not too bad, but I think we're going to go for this one first. And then, depending on how Numidia and Scythia retort, we might actually get into a war with Scythia, I think. That's what I'm thinking, but hopefully we're not going to bother. They're not going to bother us. Actually, how long have we been recording for? Decent bit. Okay. Another half an hour or so, and I think we should be golden. Right, so we got a ship heading down. Have we?
Fleet ready.
We have now. Okay, we're going to
Set sail.
Move people out of roads first. Let's leave. We'll leave a couple of cavalry behind. Right, do we go for... Yeah, we go for Corniff first. Corniff, whatever you want to call it. Go for that one first, and then Athens, and we can hold these two while we're slowly taking here and pincer in. They're still holding down. Did he have any siege equipment? They do not. What's this guy? Throxus the Mad. Okay. Yeah, that's holding them off, so that's not too bad. I'm just trying to get some more troops getting off in here, if we can. Alright. Apart from that, I think that's everything we can do at this point in time. Hello.
Sir.
Oh, hello. I forgot all about you.
Move out.
Boost troop. Ah, yeah, we can move some troops from Petra, I guess.
Orders.
Is that full stack? One more. I'll give you the cavalry as well. There, you got full stack. Brilliant. Send you this way.
Move out.
Actually, I could move some of these troops from Sedan. Actually, I've got a little bit of an idea. We're going to move some of the troops to the other settlements here just to help the garrison with something. Just a couple troops here and there just to help out, because I don't want these cities revolting. That would be horrible. It's kind of at this point in the campaign where we do not want any cities revolting, to be fair. Okay, you're going to carry on going that way. We're just going to hold Byzantium for another turn. See what happens. Yeah, it's this kind of point in the campaign where now we're just mobilizing troops now. At least we're going on the offensive. Okay, turn report, what we got? Minus 18,000. Ouch. Sextus has, what? Numismatist? Numismatist? Oh, is that to do... Oh, numeracy. So you got mathematics, mathematician, numismatist. I'm gonna have to load that up. And Manius has a drunken uncle, -1 influence. Some of these. All right, Governor's Palace. Okay, great foreign, public baths, Hippodrome, Shrine to Mars and Apollonia. Okay, Ansire. Speaking of which, what's our troops in Ansire? Because it looks like we recruit quite a bit in Ansire. Where is Ansire? Ansire is somewhere. I do know where Ansire is. Dumartha has a lot of troops. Ansire. Where the F is Ansire? I thought Ansire was down here. Is it up? Oh, Ansire's there, you pellock. You absolute donkey. Holy shit. Wow, Pavia has a lot more troops than I thought. Actually, this is... Oh, fucking hell. They are really coming in, aren't they? Actually, this works out for us because...
Fleet ready. Aye, aye, Captain. Off the boats. Sir.
Right, here's what we're going to do.
Forward.
Can we get some mercs? We can. Actually, no, we're just going to save the money. Because what we can do is we can keep these guys here and we can just defend Byzantium. If these guys attack us, we can draw the garrison into reinforcements. Actually, if that's the case, I'm going to do this. Actually, how bad is the community at the minute? 75? No, we can't. We can't do that. Alright, so I guess the plan is we're going to have to play defensively on two fronts. We have Apollonia and we have Byzantium. It looks like Parthia is splitting up the troops onto two different fronts. So it looks like our FOB and our recently acquired settlement is going to see some defensive play. But the problem is, we could potentially lose a couple of... We could actually lose quite a lot of troops, or we can lose one of our settlements. If we're going to lose a settlement, I would be happy losing Apollonia. But I don't want to lose them anytime soon or quickly because we got this stack here being delayed by the fort. If these guys come in to put this on siege, we can fight back, and this will drive them back, and then these guys can come in once we've retrained and regrouped. However, the cool thing is we can do a sneaky third attack, do a sneaky back attack with these two settlements here with the stack coming up. Ah, big brain. Big brain, big brain, big brain. Cool. Pinky in the brain, pinky in the brain. Alright, let's get you on. Let's see what the damage is. Oh, look at this. 2. Did I not have a general with us? No, we didn't. Okay, you go for Corneth. Alright, ram and a bunch of ladders. And then, at the same time, you're going to come back over here. And we're going to move some of these troops from Halianasis.
Sir, I cannot.
Sir, you can. Right, let's leave behind. Maybe in cavalry and we'll leave behind desert and you. We'll have to, actually, we're going to have to take these rebels out if possible. Rebel out. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, leave behind you guys. Get on the boat. It's a little red. How bad is it? 60? Alright, I think we should be okay if we sort out the taxes. It's not too bad. Unless we can get horsemen into Halianasis with from Sardis. Oh, come on. Possibly? Maybe? Let's have a look. It's still 60. Wait a minute, was that not 65 earlier? Should be alright. Alright, then we can drop him off at Athens next turn, but I'm just a bit worried about the Dacians, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, we got you. Okay, we can move to here then. Not that way. No, I want to go around. Actually, no, we can move here, actually. Ah, right. So they got Suggestica and Aretium. Alright. It's actually a pretty good... Actually, it's not a good placement whatsoever. I need to try and move down to here, actually. Are we in? Right, hopefully we are concealed. Because this would be a really good watch thing here. Between Rome and Aretium. But we do have the ceasefire with Greece, so they're not going to be as far on our side. Okay, let's see what happens next turn. Yeah, still moving up. Okay. Alright, Parthia's got Apollonia under siege. Okay. Oh, you bastards! Where the fuck did you come from? What's this? Force of 3, okay. Alright, I think... No. We're gonna withdraw. Oh, that's something, huh? Right, so these guys are going to attack us. Okay. We're just gonna all resolve this. Right. They did delay us a little bit. Oh, they're attacking us again. But this time we're a little bit more, looks like a little bit better this time. Right, we'll attack this then. I didn't realise I had a decent stack around, actually. If I knew that, I thought the majority of the troops was to the north.
The day has gone grim and terrible, but how much more terrible to be facing Romans such as us? Even now, fear must weaken the bounds of our foes. The Parthians think themselves our equals. I think their pride is misplaced, and that all they will find here is their deaths. The first move in this particular game is theirs, I think. On this field, we have the benefit of greater numbers. It is one we would do well not to squander. The enemy will try to conserve their strength by firing at us. We must close and fight them hand to hand, like true men. Last time I fought those men, we were unlucky. It is now time to take revenge for that defeat and teach them to fear us anew. And before we start, just remember, they are more scared of us, true Romans to a man, than we are of them.
See, if I had a desktop mic instead of this headset, I'd be fucking screaming with them. There's that for immersion if I could do that, but... Unfortunately, Ooh, okay, we might have to go in the assault here, actually, because we do actually have a couple of onagers, and they could eat us alive if we don't do the attack. Yeah, let's just go in. Let's go in. I know we could play on the defensive, but we need to chase down the onagers. Okay, so in terms of their forward lot, Falksmen, we have the Axemen. Now these Axemen are powerful, if I remember. They have Berserk. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Charred to a cinder. Alright, here we go. We're going to clash in now. Alright. There's a cavalry in the flank. A Gara infantry running in. Yeah, see, these guys are berserked. Well, they're routing already, which is pretty nice. Yeah, it should be a done deal. I do like the Falksman. I really do like the look of the Falksman. It really is an interesting weapon, the Falks. It really is. I think I remember watching a Forged in Fire episode where they recreated the Falks. Yeah, go. Send it. Might as well. Marcellus, 163, 13 remaining. Gotta go on the other one, but it doesn't matter. Falksman, yeah, first of all. Also, quick engagement. Nothing worthwhile. Yeah, I would recommend watching a program called Forged in Fire. Oh, wow. Where'd you come from? One each. Okay. They have Greek cavalry. 7 and 8. Yeah, could deal with that. Yeah, so the program is basically a blacksmith competition program. Starts off with four blacksmiths, and they get told a challenge. Now, the first round is normally a knife making it's the first two is to do. 1 second.
Gods have surely smiled upon us. The omens are so numerous and so in our favor that I cannot describe them all and still have time for a battle today. There stands the army of the Parthian king. They are brave and worthy enemies. We stand on the defensive today. Let them wear themselves out against our battle line. Now, take up the sword, string your bow, look to your arms and armor. Now comes the hour when we test Roman courage!
So, as I was saying, I don't think there is any oranges in this one, so we can just go defensive. Nope, there's oranges, so we're gonna have to charge him. So, as I was saying, it starts off with 4 blacksmiths, and it's a 3-round competition. The first 2 rounds is to do with knives, and they'll have, like, every episode they'll have different parameters, like the blade has to be like 11 inches and 3 inches thick or something, and the tang can only be like 2 inches. But it's interesting because they have to make it from scratch using materials that the judges and the host are given. So it could be from anything such as springs, rusted metal, a bike, for example. That's one episode. Like they said, to make a knife out of a bike. They can make any style they want, such as a sax knife or a camping knife, a huntsman knife, a bowie knife, stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So the first episode, oh Christ, our chariots are running already. So the first round is just making the blade and the tang. The second round is putting the handle to the knife, and they can do it out of any material once again, such as, I don't know, like marble or deer horn if they wanted to, stuff like that. Christ, we are losing. What's going on? Yes, it's deer horn, and then in round 1 you got one half which made the blade. The second half is doing the handle. Round 2 is when they test the knives on like different types of stuff, like cutting rope and cutting ice, for example. You know, to see how much the blade is damaged. And basically the rule of thumb is if the blade's damaged beyond a certain threshold, that blade and blacksmith gets booted off the competition. But of course, like, because it's for the first round, whoever makes the most underdeveloped blade gets kicked out, and the second one is whoever's blade gets most damaged And then finally, the third round, which is the most interesting, is they will give him a historical weapon in history, such as the Roman gladius, the French main gauche dueling knife, or dueling dagger, whatever it was called, a basket hilt sword. And they will say to him, you go back to your homes where you have your own forges and stuff, and they'll be told, recreate this weapon in, I think it's 5 days, I think, from scratch, you know? And they bring it back to where they host the competition, and then they do the challenges, and whoever has the more stable weapon wins the competition. I think they win like a 10 grand in dollars, I think? $10,000, something like that. Which is a good hefty price. You know, good hefty reward. I fucking love it. So, yeah, I really, really, really love that program. They've even done an episode on the Scottish Claymore as well, which, God, I love a Claymore, I will be honest. And I'm not even paying attention to the fight, in all fairness. I'm not even paying attention. What the fuck is happening? No idea. I swear I gave him an attack order. Yeah, no, I'm not even paying attention to the fight. I'm just explaining about this program. So yeah, so that's one of the that's a little insight into some of my free time. Anyway, I don't know, what's the casualties like? 58%, 70%. Yeah, looks fair enough, I think. We seem to be doing okay-ish, I think. I mean, I hope we have enough troops to siege Cornwall, because this is the only troops we have left. And 2 of our units have routed, unfortunately. We still have a good number of troops to deal with, though. We actually do. We still have to take care of the Archauxilia and the Onagers. Yeah, looks like the Iberian infantry is going to take on the Onagers. So yeah, this stack has had some heavy casualties, because that's 2 big fights back to back. The first one wasn't too bad, but this one we really have taken our fucking toll on us. Yeah, I'll have to make this the last fight, I think. Starts to run out a little bit of time, but I've recorded long enough. I think I've recorded for over an hour or so. That's not too bad. Actually, I could go for an extra... What time is it now? 10:51. Sorry, 19:51. 10 to 8. Yeah, I think I will do... I think I'll do an extra 20 minutes, actually, I think. Extra 20 minutes. But I am fucking dying for a slash, actually. Alright. Yeah, I'll send the battle. Okay, 152 men remaining. 196. 189, 24. Who is it? It's the Falksman unit number 5. Go. Alright.